How are we all doing today? We are going to make a new make scenario, guys. We're going to make one that does social media posting. So, like for LinkedIn, we're going to do it specifically for LinkedIn. And it's going to be one of the happiest things you've ever done because who is sick of over here just like writing their own LinkedIn posts? I mean, it's not like that hard, but let's just say you're having you have a day where you're just like, dude, I'm gonna be gone or whatever, and I'm not gonna be able to post on LinkedIn. You can just have this LinkedIn post. You can gather you inspiration. There's lots it can do. So let's go ahead and build it. All right. If you remember correctly, guys, we need to have data somewhere, bring the data into Make, organize, do whatever we want with the data, and then send it back out to wherever we're going to send it. So that's what we're going to do. Data, we're going to bring it in. So let's start with bringing in our data. Now, our data is going to be brought in with a Google Sheet in this instance. Bing. So let's connect our Google Sheet. And what we're going to do is we're going to search rows in this case. Or you can either search rows, or in this case, you can watch for new rows. We'll get that in a second. But let's go ahead and search rows. So let's connect to Google Sheet. And I believe I have one mostly set up for this. So let's go ahead and grab one here. Sorry, I almost got my tab organized. There we go. All right, so we have a sheet, and it is called the most greatest name for Google Sheets I've ever called it. It's called Daily Social Posts. All right. So this is what we're doing here. We are grabbing a search row sheet. We have daily social speed. So we added our Google Sheet here. We connected our Google Sheet search method from my drive, and our spreadsheet ID is called Daily Social Post, and the sheet name is topics in this case. So we have some topics. And does it have table of content headers? Yes. And do we need to filter anything? No. So let's go ahead and save. All right, now I want to show you that sheet real quick. Let me pull it up. Oh, yeah. All right, sheets. Daily social posts. All right, let me bring it over here on screen. So we got it disappeared. Oh, there it is. So here we have daily social posts. Now, you can put whatever topics you want in here. So this is a bunch of AI topics, and you can fill it with 1,000 different topics. Okay, is what you can do. So for this instance, I'm actually gonna make a new one called. We're gonna change this sheet name to biking topics. Okay, and we're actually gonna do things about biking today. So let's fill this sheet. First off, we need to fill this sheet with, I'm going to fill it with 100 rows. Let's do 50. I'm going to fill this sheet with 50 rows. That's 50 topics. So we'll put up here, we're going to give it a header, bike topics. All right. And then you can add more if you want to, like, but we just need the topic in this case. So in this instance, we are going to open up our trusty friend, ChatGPT. And we're going to say, give me 50 topics about biking. It can be road, it can be road, it can road, bike, road, trail, mountain. It can be uh, about race, bike racing, bicycle, a little bicycle. Can't spell bicycle. Racing, um, anything, anything, bike racing, bike maintenance, anything about bicycles. Okay. I can't spell bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. Let's get 50 of those topics and let's put them in. Okay, so while that goes, we'll continue on here. Once it hits our Google Sheet, we are going to need to do something with it, we're going to need to have it think. We're going to need to have it create, I should say. So our data is going to want to be organized. So what we're going to do is we're going to, once again, use ChatGPT. Now, you can use anything in this instance. You can use Claude. You can use Manus. They got Claude there. I think they got Manus. Manus with an I. You can use Manus. Any AI source here. You might even be able to use Meta. Maybe not. Meta AI? Don't think so. But you can use lots of different ones. I'm going to use OpenAI, ChatGPT. And what we're going to do is create a completion. Okay? Boom. So we're going to create from one of these topics. All right. So I think our topics are created. Since they're here, let's put them in our spreadsheet. Look at this: general cycling, road biking, mountain biking. Perfect. So let's put all these in to our spreadsheet. Make this list so I can copy, paste to sheets. There we go. There we go. Copy code. Oh, jeez. Faster, 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 faster. Copy. Let's see what happens. There we go. Delete column. Complete. Oh, jeez. Why did it do this to us? It's usually better than this. Am I like a rookie? Just give me one column with the topics. Just give me one column with the topics. That's all I want. Perfect. Okay, copy code. All right, perfect. Look, there's some good stuff in here. Replacing worn out brake parts, trail etiquette, road bike frame. This is good stuff. We're gonna delete this one. Delete column. Bike topics. History of the bike and evolution of the bike. I don't care about those two. Delete rows. Delete row. All right. Now we got 50 topics. This is great. 48, 47. We got 48 topics. This is so cool. Okay. All right. Now we got 48 topics of biking. So let's make sure that our biking is here. So I'm going to go give this a good old, whoops, we don't need that refreshed. So we need the sheet name. So let me go over here. Our daily social posts. Okay. Our sheet name is right here, biking topics. So let's go over here and give it the old biking topics. See how it refreshes and our biking topics are there. That's pretty awesome. Did it super fast. Do we have a contain header? Yes, we do. Save. Okay, really cool. Next, OpenAI. All right, so we do need to connect your AI. When you do that, just hit add. You have to add in an API key. So like if you add, you have to add in an API key. And to do that, you have to go to OpenAI right here. Platform OpenAI keys. Platform.openai.com/API keys. You click over here on the API key button, and then you just click on your secret key, right? Like copy your key over. So that's all there is to it. Now I'm going to hit cancel on this because I've already created the connection. There we go. So I'm going to close this because I already have created the connection. Select method, create this. Okay, perfect. And the module, you can just put whatever the newest one is. Right now, it's just the latest. You can choose this one, whatever. I'll just do the latest system. You could actually use minis. Like, it really doesn't matter. Okay, the max completion tokens. This is two things on this. This is how long your chat will be, your post will be. This is also how much money you're actually going to use when you pay. Every token costs a hundredth of a penny of a cent. So I'm gonna put this only at 400 because it keeps it so long. If you haven't max tokens, it's gonna make the article max length. That's the best way to think about it. But once again, every token costs a piece of money. It's about 5 words, a hundredth of a cent or something crazy like that. Something so low. So I'm gonna make this 400. You're gonna see why. You can make it a little longer. Like if you put it at 800, that's fine. I'm actually gonna do this. We'll try this out, and you'll see why in a sec that I've set this one a little bit higher. The max token count was the 2048. I think it's what it said. But I'm gonna put it at about 800. And I just know this off of testing. Like you run it, you see how long it is. You run it, you change it, you run it, you see how long it is. That's what I've done. So, all right, max completion tokens this many. Now let's add a message, and the role is user, be a user, and the message is your prompt. So when you go into Chat GPT and you typed in a prompt, just like we did, like literally right here, uh, this first prompt, give me 50 bicycle topics. That's a prompt, right? So we are going to put in a prompt here. Now I am going to copy and paste the current prompt I have, and we'll read through it. We'll change it a little bit. Copy and paste. Okay, awesome. Paste. Now, why can we put in a value? Let me show you in just a minute. I'll show you the values in just a second. Assume the role of a leading industry expert in bicycles. Write a LinkedIn post. That sounds funny human, not like AI. Now, if you guys want this prompt, I'll literally copy and paste you this prompt. Just throw it in the comments. Give me the prompt. Throw in prompt, please. If you put please or prompt, I'll give it to you. But I will literally give you this prompt. Point out a problem, a fact, and a benefit. A benefit. So, and the tone should be like you're having a thought about this idea and you're just writing out what you're thinking, look back at previous notes you wrote and build off that writing style. I don't know if it does that, but I put it in there to make sure. Because if it does, that'd be cool. All right. Then we get into the rules. I love these rules. The title must be catchy, viral, and controversial. You can also put the title professional, however you write, right? Give it your style. My style is one of these styles. The writing style should be randomly chosen from one of these from one of these. So if you want a writing style, if like me, I like to change my style and how I'm feeling that day. Like, if am I feeling calm? Am I feeling somber? Am I feeling happy? Am I feeling a little crass? Am I feeling edgy? Things like that. So I just wrote a few writing styles: abrasive, professional, silly, controversial, or funny. So it's going to choose one of those and it's going to write. Uh, we should take out professional because I don't want nothing professional. So let's go ahead and take out professional. All right. Next, write in the most common LinkedIn style, 1 or 2 sentences per line, followed by a line break. That way, you don't get paragraph, 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 paragraph. If you guys have been on LinkedIn, you know there's a style you need to write in. No special formatting or punctuation symbols like the stars or the dashes or the hashtags. Okay, keep those out. And most of the time, it does. Be careful. Sometimes on your titles, it will put either a star or a hashtag. So go back and look. But it does keep the dash on pretty much out of pretty much all of the writing. Keep your natural conversational, thought-provoking requirements. It must be catchy. Do not use any symbols anywhere in the text. Just reiterated it. The writing must sound fully human. Provide thoughtful analysis. Connect current industry trends and invite engagement. Okay, this will help the AI sound a little more like yay. Uh, but if this is a biking industry and they don't like thoughtful analysis, we'll just go do this. Connect with your readers emotionally. I'll change this a little bit. Emotionally and invite engagement. Let's do that. End with a clear call to action and inviting discussion with curious thoughts. With curious thoughts or a funny question. All right, stick with that. Lighthearted. Okay, now randomly pick a topic from 3.0 to create the post. This is where you need your sheet from. So we want to randomly pick a topic from your rows. Topics. From your bike topics to create the post. This is where, if you can't think of a topic to write about, it's going to go into one of these 48 topics or 50 topics and pick a post, okay? And then right here, this is what you want. Do not tell me what you did or make any suggestions after your content. Right here, this is what we're talking about right here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. See right here where it goes, just copy that whole block. Want me to also add a third column? Just give me the column. And then, so this is after the post, and then before the post. Perfect. Here's one column list of all 50 bike topics. Okay, that's something that we don't want. All right. So next, we're going to make sure that our iteration is proper. Sorry, I got a text. Next, we're gonna actually. So actually, we can do this. You can do this. You can have this and save. Hit save. Always hit save. Always hit save. You can do this. You can have this, and then you can literally add your LinkedIn, and it will be boom. It will send it to your LinkedIn. However, we want an iteration. We don't want the first. We don't want the first article that pops out. We want it iterated. We want it edited. We want it looked at. We want it double checked. So I'm going to rename this LinkedIn first draft. Okay, save. And then we're actually going to add a second GPT. Same one. Yeah, I'll search for it. Second GPT with a second created completion prompt. And we are going to give this one, remember how the other token was 800, so it's going to be a little long for a post is what it is, to be honest. We're going to cut this one all the way down to 350, which is enough to get somebody to scroll through your posts, but not like crazy long. You can go 400 if you want. I'm going to go 375. And once again, that's just from trial and error. And we're going to use the latest system. We're going to add a message, which is our prompt, user, and then text comment. Boom. All right. So what we want to do is I'm going to copy the prompt to have. And it's similar, but really it's an editorial. Okay. Scroll up. So you are the world's leading LinkedIn viral content creator. Your job is to take my LinkedIn post, take the link, and rewrite it so it sounds 100% human, not AI. And this is where you can write any editing skills that you want. So this is going to spit out an article. I'm going to hit save real quick. Oh, I better hit save. This is going to spit out an article, your first draft. And what this is going to do is edit the article that came out. And so you can write this prompt however you want that article edited. So you're rewriting it and telling it, to edit the article. So what I did was I wrote this, leading viral content creator, take the LinkedIn post and rewrite it so it sounds human. Optimize for engagement. Here is the post. We have to give it the post. Now the post is right here. See how we have LinkedIn first draft? This is our LinkedIn first draft. I'll show you something cool about make. If you zoom out, sort of. Here, I'll just pull it over to the side. I can't zoom out without going crazy. If you click on here and you hover over, see how this is going to start blinking big? Watch this. So if you hover over here, it's pulling it from that module is what it's called. So choices, message, content right here. The content is what that is. And once I hit run, it'll show you. It'll actually show you the content. We'll hit run in a second. So here's the post. That's the post. That is the article that it's gonna pull. So this is gonna auto create an article. So this is gonna auto pull a topic and create an article, and then the very next one that we're working on now is gonna auto pull the article that was already made. So requirements: rewrite in the most common LinkedIn style. I told it again. Make it feel raw, no corporate jargon. The title must be bold and catchy. Add emotion, storytelling. spark curiosity and debate. You can write the word or debate if you so choose. I will change that to or debate. The writing should invite comments and opinions. Right? So you are here. And then once again, don't use any of these punctuations. Your goal is to maximize authenticity. Well, I don't even. There you go. Take away professional. Because it's bikers, man. How professional do bikers want to be when they're reading about bikes? I don't know. Probably not that professional. Do not tell me what you did or make any comment suggestions. Once again, that takes away the top and the bottom of like, sure, I'll do that for you. And at the very end, do you want me to also do this? Put the exact statement at this end of every post written by AI, because if I post it, it won't have this little tagline. That way, you let people know it's written by AI. It doesn't always put this in. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. You don't have to have this. I just think it's a funny little tagline, so that to me, it's another little like, oh, Brian's writing with AI again. But then if I actually write a post with a picture, right? I don't want them to be like, how'd you get AI to do that? I don't know. I just put it in there to let people know. All right, save. Boom. And let's run this once before we post it to LinkedIn. So what we can actually do is add a document. This is what I like to do. We're going to add docs because it's going to make a post and you can actually literally read the whole post right here. Once it comes up, we got to go in here. Oh, it'll be like this. So once it comes up, you can go into here, into your functions and literally read the entire post. It's kind of hard and small and dumb. So what I like to do is add a doc and send it to a document because then create a document because then I can read it on just like a normal page. So add a document. You can add it the name. The name I'm gonna add it. You can is I don't know. Let's we don't want that. That's gonna be 50 names. You can have it create a title and have it a name. I'm just gonna name it new doc. So if in your prompt you write give it a title, you can have the title be one of these here, but I'm just gonna have it new doc, whatever. And then the content is gonna be from not from the first draft. Remember right here, see that's our first draft. It's gonna be from our OpenAI new draft. I should write the second draft right there. Let's rename it. I'll rename it in just a second. And it's gonna be this content. Content. Choose a drive, my drive, and then where's it gonna go? Let me choose a folder. ChatGPT ads preview. Sounds good to me. Nope, we do not want it to go there. Let me find a spot I can put this. Delete, refresh. Let me find a spot I can put this in my docs. While we're doing this, like and subscribe. If you like more builds, go ahead, hit that like button. Ding dong. So it's just going to create it in my docs, which is not a problem. I just want it to go here. Testimonials, Instagram, logos, testimonials, clip me, thumbnails. Why is it not in these folders? I guess we can choose a drive. Whoa, that's crazy. Ooh, share drive. We'll just go to my drive. We'll just put it in one of these folders. Let me just find a folder. I thought I made a folder. It's okay. I will fix. Okay, so we are in my drive. I'm in my drive right now. And I see a bunch of folders. We're gonna make a new folder right here. New folder called LinkedIn posts. Give this the old refresh-a-rooney. Refresh right here. Now we should see when it says LinkedIn posts. There, they're gonna go there. Now easy to find. So easy to find. All right, let's hit save. New doc. Oh, what's awesome is you can pull the date. Then you know when the date is pulled. Here, let's do that. Yeah, let's show you how to do that. Then you know when it's new. Oh my goodness. You're gonna have to like really find the date here. There, connect automatically. created. That's what it's called. New post. We're gonna put the date first. Watch this. So there's a created date when this one was created. See right here, created. Boom! Now it'll give the date, new post. So you can write new LinkedIn post, new LI post. Now we know it, we can keep them in order a little bit at least. Auto, keep them in order. All right, we got a little thing here. Value must not be empty. Which value? Which value? Save? Let's save the whole thing and see if it goes away. There we go. Okay, perfect. I didn't actually add anything in there. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's pull this tab up here. We are going to go into my LinkedIn posts. All right, here we go. Let's make magic, baby. So we're going to go into my LinkedIn posts. We're going to hit run right here. Run once. Run once. Ready? Boom. We're going to pull in the LinkedIn posts right here. It should show up. It's thinking. It's thinking. It's thinking. All right, so I made a draft. Made a second draft. It's posting it to it's posting it to my docs. There it is with the date. The date's formatted weird, but that's okay. We got our 9/25/9/02. That's what we want. Now let's open it up and read it. So cool. Look at that. We don't have any like, look at this. It's the biggest fitness cheat code. We don't have any stars or hashtags or anything. It's formatted really well. Look at that. Tells a story a little bit. Oh, I put it in one dash. You can delete the dash. We gave a star. See, I told you it doesn't always follow those. But we can just quickly edit it. And we're good to go. Oh, look, there it is. Written by AI, because if I post, I won't have this tagline. So that's pretty good. And then right here, our little call to action. Not bad, huh? Drop your take in the comments. I'm genuinely curious in where you stand. That's pretty neat. So good post. All right. Not bad. Couple little things. A couple little punctuation things. You can tweak your prompt to get rid of those punctuation things, but that's pretty neat, huh? So now let's check the first iteration real quick. What I'm going to do is, it's still running. That's all right. Oh, we ran it like 100 times. Why? We'll check why. Oh, it's pulling all 50. Stop. Force stop. That's all right. I'll show you how to fix that. So let's run one. Dude, do we have like 50 documents now? That'd be awesome. Yeah. Look at all these posts we got. Oh, yeah. Holy smokes. Oh, wait, those aren't posts. Hold on. Need to go to the drive. Oh, we only got, oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 posts. That's too cool. Because I put search row. You'll see. It's a function. Let me try and find the first one. Hold on. All right, here we go. So this is the same one we have. Cycling is the biggest fitness cheat code. I know it sounds dramatic. Stick with me. Cycling, you torch calories, build legit cardio endurance. Okay, now let's go into here and find this final product. Can we find it? Can we find it? Can we find it? Let's view it. Oops. Operation 1. Messages right here. Oh, this is the input. We want the output. Output right here. The result. There it is. So see how you can read it right in here? But your thing only gets so big and it's a little bit hard to read. It's not quite formatted properly. Well, it is, I guess, but that's pretty cool, huh? Hear me out. Cycling is a cheating at exercise. It's pretty neat. That's not a bad. This actually isn't that bad either. And then it comes in here. The other thing I'm curious about. So 800. We're at 800 max completion tokens. Down here we shrink it to 375. That's why I do that, just to shrink the thing down. That's really cool, and it redid it. So we got, once again, output, result. Hear me out. Cycling is cheating at exercise. Cycling is the biggest fitness cheat code. So similar. But that's pretty cool, huh? Now, if you want to post this to LinkedIn, oh, let's fix our thing right first. Let's rename this, say second draft, second LI draft. Is that LI or LL? I don't know, so I do that. Save, save. Okay, so what this is seeing here where we put this function in down here that says randomly pick a topic from bike topic A. Whoop whoop. That is crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. So we need to change that a little bit because it made eight different LinkedIns. It's making all 50 posts at one time. So see where it says search rows actually is what we want to do. This module is not quite correct, the search row module. What we want to do is add a module called, it's Google Sheet, watch new rows. And this can auto trigger when a new row is added. So if you add a row, then it will auto go. Or so like watch new rows, you can have this go so when it's like when you go in and add another row, it will auto make a new draft of whatever. But let's add the same spreadsheet. Social daily posts. Then we go to sheet name, biking topics. And then save it. Now, specific ID. We don't want that. Just save it. All of them. Choose where to start. This just means start on row 1 or row 2, right? So if you have 100 rows and you want to start at 100 row 101, that's what that means. So we'll just hit all and do that. Now, this is whoop, 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 the trigger mark. So we want this to be the trigger mark, and then we want to delete that one. Delete it anyways. It's connected to the data flow, boop, boop, and then you can connect it automatically by just boop, 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 dragging it close. Now we have to make sure that our functions are right now. We have to go in here. Remember, it's picking a random topic. We have to delete that one and go bike topics, and then hit save. Bink. And we should be good now because this pulls from, whoops, this module only pulls from this module. Check this out. So we have this little auto align button, or not auto align, explain flow button. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Oh no, it's going to go there. It's going to go there. It's going to go there. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, perfect. Why is this yellow? I don't know. I don't know, but we're going to hit save. Save the whole scenario. Let's run this one more time and just make sure that we only get one article this time instead of it trying to run all 50. Okay, run once. Here we go. One article. One article. One article. One topic. One article. One rewritten article. And let's just get one document and it should be done. Oh, stop. It's still going. Let's get operation 2. What happened here? It pulled from the array. Why it pulled twice, I gotta be honest. I have it set up the exact same way as my other one, and it's still pulling more than one article. Yeah, crazy. I don't know. I need to know. You guys need to know. We have to show you guys. Create the post. Let's see. So we got 2 outputs. Let's look at operation 2 input. Topic part 1. Method chat. Temperature, messages, content. Ooh, big old content. The input. Oh, sorry. I know what I did. I don't know why I stopped. Why did I stop? Look, we got an execution error. Origin, make. I stopped it. I shouldn't have stopped it yet. It's actually supposed to make 2 operations. So operation 1 is the input. Operation 2 is the output. Sorry, roll assisted. It made this content. And then operation 2. Let's read operation 2. The input is from the prompt we wrote. And the output is a second prompt. Annoying. Let's fix it, baby. Let's fix it. So I'm going to hit save. whole article. We're gonna go in here. Open this up. Okay. Search by path, my drive, social, biking topics. Yes, yes, yes. Row 1. Oh, this is why. We need one result. The maximum number of results to be worked with during one cycle execution. Just one. Just one. One cycle. That was my bad. My fault. My fault, guys. One cycle. Let's run this one more time. It's going to create one article. It's going to create one article. One article. One operation. One input, one output. One article. Still making the doc. Let me pull the doc over here. And then boom, it's done. It just did one and we're out of here. I think you can do that with search rows as well. Let's do this. Add a module and let's add a search row. Sorry for my mistake here. If we just connect it and we go to limit, you need limit 1. Only 1, okay? Limit just 1. That was my mistake. Delete. That was my mistake, guys. It's all right. We make a mistake every time. Every time you build a scenario, you make a mistake, and every time you build a scenario, you just gotta fix it. Let's go over here and read our article. Hopefully it's this newest one here. It should be about cycling aren't helping their own case. Let's see what we get. LI draft, LI draft. This is pretty cool how you can. Oh, my operations are all gone. But we can check the time. 32:19. And just for fun, check this one. 30:19. So it's 2 minutes later. So we're good here. Let's read this. All right. Once again, it gave us these dumb things. I can't speak enough how to. It's so hard to get those out of the title. Those stars or hashtags, still doing dashes instead of like just nothing. It thinks it's punctuational correct. It's hard to get rid of those. But once again, everybody, I love to hear it take. This is so cool. All right, let's add it to LinkedIn now. So instead of the Google Docs, we want to add it to LinkedIn. So right click and then hit add a module, beep, 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 and then add your LinkedIn. And all we're going to do is create a user text post. Boop. See what I'm saying? Sorry. And we're going to create a connection, and then you just connect your LinkedIn. It's super easy. You click a couple buttons, LinkedIn, whatever that is. You can call it whatever you want. Save, and then you can add it in. Mine's already added in a different scenario, so I'm not actually going to add this one, but you literally just log in. That's all you do. Pretty cool, huh? That was one. All right. Cancel that out. So that's all you do. So literally just add your LinkedIn and it posts it, dude. Go read some of mine. Mine are the last like 3 I did are written by AI. And then I actually don't send it to a doc. I send it directly to my LinkedIn. Then I go to my LinkedIn and I just take out the punctuation on my LinkedIn post. So it looks like it's edited every single time, which is, I do that on purpose to be like, oh, he edits his post. I'm like, yeah, I edit my post. There's nothing wrong with it. But that's how you do LinkedIn, guys. And next time, we're going to do Instagram. So stay tuned, like and subscribe so that when we do Instagram post, you can actually do a picture with an Instagram post. And we can show you how to kind of adjust that and put up a photo. Also, go check out Instagram, Aid Media Now on Instagram, but also AI Certification Academy on Instagram. And if you guys love more stuff like this, join us on School AI Certification Academy. See all the descriptions linked below. And we'll see you guys next time. Love it. Peace. AI Certification Academy. See all the descriptions linked below. And we'll see you guys next time. Love it. Peace.